clean before?
It was spotless. He lives like in a cornfield.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter. Our family has been blessed to farm in Montana
For over 100 years now.
And it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have
and blessings from our Savior,
Jesus Christ.
We're gonna put the tires on today, the little ones, so we can go spray that corn. We got little itty bitty 320s that we're gonna replace the 800s with. So we got the tire grabber out. Jared's over helping get that on. For those of you that's asked if we traded sprayers or why we had a Trident, it was Jared's. We were doing his tires for him, so doing ours now. That'll work. I wonder at what point we would crush the pallet jack if we didn't let it back down.
Probably wouldn't take much.
No.
You want to try?
No, not really. But we should move it back just a touch. Good on this side. That'll work.
Ready?
Send it.
Well, it does lower it quite a bit, huh?
Yeah.
Having those different tires on.
Well, skinnies are on, and man, it just does not look right. So little. But now it's ready to go spray some row crop and fungicide in the chickpeas. Alright, so we gotta slide our wheels in so they're narrow for the right row space. So just flip up the armrest on the console here. Hold that switch down. You probably can't tell they're moving, but they are sliding in. In all the way. So it's coming in. Get them all the way in. We'll measure. I don't know what space we got to be. I mean, I know what we need to be, but I don't know what they will be when they're in. If it's 120s or what. So we got to go put some fuel in. So I'm just driving slowly to get some fuel while the wheels come in. Okay, that's too slow. There we go. All right, tape measure. Outside to inside, 120 inches, 30-inch rows, perfect. Well, I sure wasn't gonna film the outside round. Well, I was trying not to run on corn and kill the wheat on either side of the field, but second round going now. And I brought the corn expert. He's not actually a corn expert, but
No.
he lives like in a cornfield, and,
Yep.
he serves above average canned corn at his
Above-
restaurant in
above
Nebraska.
average canned corn, yes.
So TJ's here from around the bend for the week.
We know a little about corn. I know more about beef.
Yep, that is for sure. But you serve corn, so you're basically a corn expert.
Right. Yep.
According to the interwebs, anyways. But Round the Bend Steakhouse, Ashland.
Ashland, Nebraska.
Yep.
Yep.
So go check it out if you're in Nebraska. Nebraska's best steakhouse, right?
Number one, Nebraska's best steakhouse. Yep. So top 50 in the nation by default.
There you go.
Boom!
Which I'd say it's probably like at least in the top 25, too.
I'm a little partial to it, but yeah, I would agree.
Or 10, or
Yeah.
5.
Yep. You're a smart guy, Tony. I'd agree.
The last of the canola contract. They're ready for it finally at the elevator. Got the cars, so we're gonna load up quick. So we're ready for the morning. Trucks are loaded, ready for the morning. And that kind of just fizzled out. It's raining up at the Schmidt place, but not over here. I said Schmidt place, if you're wondering. Morning. Yeah, but a good rain. At home and here. Yet last night, so one farm, well, a couple of fields, one of Dad's farms he bought years ago showed over an inch, so perfect. Grandpa always used to say you get a 4th of July thunderstorm and have a good crop, and it's the 2nd of July, we'll take it. Better in person, doesn't it?
Much better.
Little tight. These guys just got stuck in a downpour hailstorm.
Was this clean before?
It was spotless.
Whoops.
You got the flag? I gotta go wash the flags now.
Oh no.
Well, good morning. We haven't been doing a whole lot of filming. Been hanging out with TJ and his family, and so now back to work. Gotta go do a little spraying on the edges of the road so I can blade the road here. Get those weeds killed first, and then get the road grader home here later on this week. Well, here's our sprayer. It is the Field Boss from Enduraplast, and 30-foot booms. We actually added, well, let's unfold it here quick. So that's just half of it, and I added these quarter turn valves in there, excuse me, so that I can fold this up and just spray, oh, what is that, 20 feet maybe if they're both unfolded, and or we can go full 30 foot. Pretty handy sprayer. I think it's a 60-gallon tank. And once it's running, this thing flips around to the cab. So you can run your controls, your 3 sections on your valves. Works really good, but we're just gonna go use the center section now. Spray the edge of the road. All right, it is time to get the combines out. Oh, I should turn the battery on first, huh? Battery disconnect is on. On fire. Woo. Well, let's see if number 2 will start. Nope, just clicks. So, let's go get some of the battery charger. For jumper cables, I'll be back over here. Not quite ready yet. Should have brought a diesel pickup. The higher output, no blunder. I'm getting sweaty. I'm ready for it to start. Not yet. It's getting warm in here. Well, Macy, blunder wasn't quite up for the task, was it?
Nope.
Not enough battery or an alternator. Dad's gonna bring a charger over, grab it later, and we're gonna go to town. So, see you later. Little dusty, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Does that mean you want to wash it?
Nope.
Nope.
I'd make it all streaky.
You'd make it all streaky. You're not quite, your arms aren't quite long enough to reach high enough to scrub the whole thing, huh? It's just gonna get dirty right away, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe we should just buy new combines. Don't have to worry about washing these ones.
Nope.
Morning. It is a fungicide day. We're gonna get the chickpeas fungicided and get that all cleaned up before, I don't know. Kind of feels pointless doing it when it's gonna start getting hot out, but those chickpeas like sweat. They're always damp, so they're always spreading ascochyta and whatever else disease might be in the plant on the leaves. So gotta get that done. They're just starting to flower real good, so time to get after it. Well, the booms are all flushed out and nozzles are switched. We're going to our dual nozzles. You can see there's a kind of 2 different wider patterns here. One set of nozzles, or one set of that tip, one side of that tip will spray back, the other one will spray forward. Gets down, you know, kind of into the canopy a little better that way. They're a fungicide tip. Usually we use it for desiccating too, better coverage. So yeah, I got to run for meet a rep in the field to look at a trial we're doing. All right, so I'm at the chickpea field. I actually have a lot of pods set already too, so get them sprayed. I'm gonna dig up a plant, show you guys the roots, what the inoculant does, and then take off on the road. Lots of pods already setting. Now, chickpeas and yellow peas and lentils are lazy, so if there's already enough nitrogen in the ground, they won't set a lot of nodules. But when they need more nitrogen, they grab it out of the air. You can see these little clusters here. That's the actual nodule that stores the nitrogen for the plant and needs it, and it doesn't use it all up. We have that benefit for the next year's crop. So that's a huge, pulses are a huge part of our rotation because of that. No we don't put any fertilizer on these. I mean, these look incredible. And but you see down on the roots here, these are even deeper. So there's already some good activity down below the roots, below the seed. Here was the seed. Even some up here. So yeah, that is why we plant the chickpeas or yellow peas or lentils or any of them. They do a really nice job of setting the nitrogen for the next year's crop. Little lower inputs because we don't have to put fertilizer on every acre then. So Yep, pretty cool. We're gonna run up to canola real quick. I think we did some seed burn with our higher rate of nitrogen in the furrow than we thought we had. I mean, I knew what the rate was, but looking back, I think it was too much. Had some thin spots in the canola. So let's go take a look at that. Whole lot of yellow. Like 1,300 acres worth of it. Can't see it all from one spot. Alright, so out in this canola, and here's one of those bare spots. And I'm going to start digging and see if we can't find... Boy, it's nice and wet out here. Lots of good rains last week over the 4th. Had some nice showers. There's a little bit of fertilizer. I'm looking for seed that died. It might be too late. Maybe waited too long. What we did is early we started out with a FOS product called NPS or Idafos, and that sulfur in there seemed to not hurt the mustard at all. But when we got up here, we had ran out of that and switched to just a blend, lookalike blend using AMS. And I think the salt was a little too high because we never used to see these spots with our seed master, but we see with our Burgo. And the only difference in the seed placement is our fertilizer was all in the fertilizer knife on the seed master, and the Burgo we have starter in furrow, and the rest mid-row banders. But next year we're just going to throw 20 pounds of 1152 in furrow, and everything else is going to go down the mid-rows. But I don't know, I'm not seeing it. Could have been bugs, who knows. But besides these bare spots, it's looking good. The ground's wet, the leaves aren't cupped. It's 85 degrees out right now. It's supposed to be about 8 degrees warmer than that for the high this week. We'll see how this holds on. Bottom pods are starting to form. Still lots of buds up top. So we will see. It's always a gamble. But I think the dew, it might save this. Help it kind of cope with the heat. As you can see down here, still water on the leaves, and it's 11 something. Yeah, 11:15 in the morning. So that's kind of helping keep the leaves damp and hopefully save the crop.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching, but don't forget, farm hard, pray harder. See you next video.